Alright guys, I'm hoping you can hear me here. Hold on a second. Alright. Tafari's on, guys, and like I said yesterday, we are going to change things up a little bit. I think we've got some more ideas in play to where we might not be on every day, but we're going to be on pretty close to it, at least for a couple hours. I think we're going to start doing a little bit of WWE discussions. Um, we're planning on like Tuesdays and Saturdays unless PLEs are on Saturdays, and then we might move it to earlier, but otherwise it's going to be like 7 to 9s on like Tuesdays. So we'll be back on tomorrow for our normal. Oh, I gotta get out here in 3 minutes. They got a hot fix coming in, so that might be our fix for mastery rank. I'll have to re-sign in, so you'll probably lose. This it'll tell you to stay in game, whatever. So we're not going to jump into anything right this dead second. I'll just go ahead and talk for a few minutes. Like I said, we do have some new stuff coming in. We're gonna go ahead and tomorrow we're gonna do my normal, the Left 4 Dead. I think we're on chapter 3. I'll have to double check that. I'm pretty sure it's 3, but I might be wrong. We might be up to 4. Hold on a sec. Let's look at what that. Let's look at what that is. Okay. The hotfix that is coming in 3 minutes. Atomic cycles in normal missions have been turned into a feature. However, are fixed that spot load on summon and receive and removed from Arcwing missions. Andrade doesn't have his flying bike license yet. 99 hotfix is coming in 2 minutes. Reduce the tankiness of both the Tekrot Bubba and the Skuldrin Decana. I am not good with how to say these names, especially in Steel Pass missions. Next up, adding them to the New Year's Kiss pool. Hear me out. What? Gonna be able to kiss Tekrot? I don't. Okay, hold on. These strengths fix that you do think Quincy will smooch. Do you think Quincy will smooch me? Oh, I think they're doing their normal having fun. And this is another thing. If I'm right, this is the cool thing about Warframe, guys. Like, this is why they generally have fun with their community, throwing little gag bulls in there. Um, yeah, so we're gonna have to sign out and sign back in. I don't think it'll take me off stream. I think I have to completely shut off and bring it back up. Hopefully everything kind of stays the same and it doesn't leave us a break chapter in there. but we're gonna see here in just a second. But yeah, I don't know if I finished it, but like I said, we're gonna go ahead and do tomorrow. We're planning on doing our normal Left 4 Dead because I haven't been on that. I wasn't on that last week because I went to see the movie Wicked. And then probably around 7 to 9, or it will be 7 to 9. We're going to get on and have just to talk about kind of what happened in wrestling for Monday night. We will probably bring up some of what Friday and Saturday Night Main Event because it's going to be our first time actually really trying this. So, and then it will be like we'll discuss Monday on Tuesday, and then Saturday, unless it's a pay-per-view, it'll be 7 to 9. If it is a pay-per-view night, then we might move it up earlier and then do a Sunday one on the pay-per-view weeks. And if it's a double, we'll figure it all out because there is now, I think this year, or I say this year, but it'll technically be next year. WrestleMania is 2 nights, we all know, if you pay attention to wrestling. And I think it's SummerSlam is going to 2 nights. So those will be a whole special thing that we're going to do. We might be streaming like every day for that weekend. And if we can get enough people in here that want to do WWE, maybe we'll even go and do a Discord chat while we're all watching it. Okay. I have got to go do this update real quick. So, like I said, I don't know if it's going to take me out of the stream. It shouldn't. But we're going to hope for the best. Hopefully y'all can still hear me and talk. I know the Xbox logo's coming up. I am relaunching the game right now. So we're going to let it go here real quick. Do the update, and then we'll get back to doing what we had initially planned to do. See, and that's it. It doesn't take but maybe at most like 5 minutes with Warframe. And their hot fixes, like I said, they do them on a regular basis, especially if like the launch of something has been messed up or some people have noticed, which I have not said anything. One, and I looked on YouTube, okay? If you are watching this again and you have gotten this far, excuse me, and you have gotten this far, I am telling you, if you are anywhere close to Mastery Rank 17, you watched me play it yesterday. I'm going to play it again today. I'm going to try to at least just get that one back out there. I'm going to do that like every time I'm streaming Warframe until they get this fixed. I want you guys to understand this is broken. I don't know if Warframe knows yet. I don't know if I want them to know yet. I want you guys to be able to get out there and do this. If you were stuck on this mission, doing this now is going to help. If you were close to this mission, doing this now is going to help. It's an easy 17. Super easy. Now, again, like I said, Tafari and me were looking up on what it initially was, and it was 30. So somewhere when they did the update, I guess for 1999, when they refixed everything. Again, I don't know if it's broken. Maybe that's the way I intend to keep it. I'm not 100% sure. But it seems like it's broken to me. Because, like Tafari has said, that has to be broken, guys, because it is actually easier than Mastery Rank 1. But we are going to go do 18, if I can find it here. We're going to start off with 18. Like I said, I'm going to go till about 5 o'clock-ish. Because we do have wrestling tonight, so we will be on twice tomorrow if you're watching this. On today, Monday the 16th. I had to look at my clock. December 16th. We will be on tomorrow twice. We'll have our Left 4 Dead, and then we'll have a WWE, our first WWE stream. We're really just trying to get people to connect. So, okay, I'm going to shut up for a second here, and I'm going to put all my... Or, I'm not going to shut up. I never shut up. Don't say anything, Tafari. I'm going to focus on this a little bit. It seems like it's going to be pretty easy because we did look up last night what it was, but I have not played it yet. And it looks like it's a defense, which is fantastic. I love defense missions. And plus with Venari, they are spot on. Okay. So, here we go. Begin test.
Tenno, you can protect yourself, but can you protect others at the same time? Survive each wave while defending the objective.
Yeah, there's 5 waves, and things keep disappearing. But like I've said, Venari is a beast in this kind of stuff, man. Beast mode. I can't imagine being without Venari anymore, guys. And now some are going to disappear, some platforms or whatever, or not platforms. Because again, from what I've understood, I can fall off this map and not die. It will just respawn me. Which maybe in the 5th one we'll test that theory. I mean, I don't die anymore, or I can retake the test. It's not like I can fail a mission anymore. At least this. Wave 2 complete. 3 more. Like I said, some of these platforms or something are supposed to disappear. Again, for all I know, that could be broken. I don't know. Maybe I'll notice more at 5 because it is the back ones, and it slowly keeps changing the layout as it gets closer to me, and I pretty well stay right in my bubble. Oh, there we go. Now we're seeing it. Okay. So that's the first time I actually noticed it. I mean, it's probably happened before. But see, these platforms drop down, so they have further... They can get to it further. From further away. They're aggressive little... Got him over there? Oh, you got it. Okay. Last one, guys. Let's see what drops, if anything, here. Like I said, I noticed these the last time. And it's not that these guys have a whole lot of health. It's just they're annoying. Because it looks like there's so many of them. Which makes sense. I mean, you are on Mastery Rank 18 now. So... Get them all, Venari? Got them all? Oh. Alright, guys, and that was it for 18.
This test is now complete.
Okay. Here's the thing. Tafari, the thing with it is you gotta understand that one, I have made Benari super aggressive. Like I said before, she is super aggressive. There is a mod which I do need to go over that one. Maybe we'll go over that here real quick. But yeah, to where she acts on her own. She doesn't need, like, me. She'll go and attack the closest one to me, regardless. I think it's like in like 30, 40 meters. I'm not 100% sure. It might even be higher than that. It might be less than that, but I think it's like 30, 40 meters. She'll go and attack the closest one to me on her own. Which, granted, it makes sense that she would, but then she attacks like the next one to the next one to the next one. She basically, there's a mod that you can make her a little more independent. I don't remember what the name of the mod is. But all right, guys, we're gonna look at 17 again. I know I looked at it yesterday. Again, we're gonna look at this because every day I'm streaming this, I want you guys to see that maybe it's broken, maybe it's not broken.
Melee strike the orbs to have extra seconds added to the clock.
Have we fixed it yet? No, we have not. Let me see if I can actually not do anything. Yeah, I didn't even do nothing, guys. Did not even do nothing. I had Venari do everything. I did not even hit the orb. Didn't continue it. Like I said, it's super easy. If you cannot kill 3 enemies in, what, 20 seconds? Whatever it is. Yeah, maybe there's some other issues you got to work out. But I'm not going to say you're bad. But I am going to say that maybe there's a little bit of help that needs to be put into play. Okay? Alright. Now, We got about 40 minutes left because, like I said, I'm gonna try to get off about 5 o'clock my time, Central Time. So we're gonna run through as many of these as we can, and then maybe I'll run through. Let's see how there's 18. So if we do three weeks, we'll say do 5 missions a week. Maybe we'll try doing it that way. 4 weeks. We'll try to do 5 a week. And then the mastery rank test, there will, if I wind up ranking up to 19 before the next one comes up, I might just do a 10-15 minute stream, maybe an hour stream, whatever, pop up one that is just me doing the mastery rank for the first time. I'll figure out a time frame with Tafari, and maybe I'll just jump on and do it. I won't have him in here because usually he's in here kind of keeping the chat monitored for me. Kind of, if I have a question, he'll look it up for me, that kind of stuff. So, kind of moderator for me, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. So we're going to go back to Mastery Rank 1. Because I do want to look at all these.
Tenno must be a master of all their weapons. Prove yourself with your primary weapon.
Okay, now you're not going to have this weapon at this time. You would have a normal gun.
I believe you can handle more.
So this might be a little odd for me because I'm used to having a gun to do this. Well, I mean, I've got a gun technically, but I don't even have Venari for this. I guess because I got primary weapons, so.
Excellent. Continue.
I do not remember how many there are. Did it say how many waves there were? Guys, this is months ago. All right, that was it. 3 waves.
A formidable performance.
Redid 1.
Another job well executed.
It is your primary weapon, but like I said, you're not going to have the weapons I do at the time. This is kind of just me running back through for my own remastering them. You can't remaster them. That's not the word I'm looking for. Retraining myself, I guess. So, let's see. That was 1, right? Yeah, 1. So let's go to 2. Replay Mastery Rank 2. Let's see, what was Mastery Rank 2?
Prove your ability with a sidearm. Eliminate all targets.
Okay, this is your secondary weapon, which I have the Grimoire. Which the Grimoire is pretty freaking late game and powerful as. So this might not be a good test for this. Because like I said, it is a pretty powerful weapon. Granted, these guys are not tanky at all. They are like. But the Grimoire is, I'm not going to say overpowered, but for this it is extremely overpowered.
Ready yourself.
Because you are not going to have this at this point in time in the game. I guess, I mean, technically you could have bought it, maybe? I don't even know if you can buy this. It might just be an unlocked. Yeah, like I said, guys, the Grimoire is super overpowered, especially when it comes to this. I didn't realize that was my secondary weapon.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
So that might not have been a good look at it, but it will give you an idea of what you're shooting at, like what the primary goal is there. All right, mastery rank 3.
Show me that you know of the old ways. Eliminate all targets using your melee weapon.
Oh, this is my bread and butter, guys. If you've watched me play any of these games, you know the melee is my bread and butter, man.
Again. Ready yourself.
Oh, I did not do it this time. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay. I saw it go down to 0. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. I had so much time doing everything else. What the? Okay, it restarts. I thought it did. Yeah. But like I said, again, my hate is a late game.
This test is now complete.
And like I said, I'm not sure if you can buy it. I earned it in game. And I have it pretty ranked up. Like, it is super high. So, might not always be that easy. Okay. That was, what, 3? So, now we're on to 4. Okay, what one was 4?
You have proven your skills with weapons, Tenno. But what of your endurance? Can you survive this onslaught?
Survive until the timer runs out. Like I said, guys, I am a little overpowered for these anymore. Like, you're not going to have near as much power. I am like full master ranked. You're not probably going to be master ranked, and you're probably not going to have Korra. I mean, I guess you could have Korra Prime if you bought Korra Prime by this point. I'm not saying you can't, but you have not earned her in-game or anything like that, so I'm not going to say how good or bad this is, but like I said, this is just me kind of, even if it's something that you guys can use a reference like, hey, this is what this mission is, I'm all for that. Go back, check it out, say, oh, okay, so that's what that mission is. Okay, so now I can go and prepare to do it. If I die in this, I'm gonna feel horrible. But like I said, I am pretty overpowered, and they are. But I have learned to do a slam attack, which kills like within. You see the wave go out. See if I can get a good view. Well, I can't now.
This test is now complete. Mission complete.
Yeah, Topari just said he did the first 3. With the first few times playing this game. Yeah, he did the first 3, and like I said, they are super easy. It's more or less just, hey, these are your weapons. Let's see what you can do. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and call it with 5. Well, I'm not going to call the whole stream, because I'm going to go for at least till 5 o'clock. My time. So about another half hour. Oh, I remember this. This was terrible. Okay, guys. I had to figure out a way to cheat this, because I am not good with this. But you see that cipher there? I'm going to... maybe it's something I need to work on is showing you guys. But yeah, what these basically are is on controller, it is super hard. I'm gonna fail this simply because I'm trying to show off. Maybe not. Okay. But yeah, and I think that, yeah, they're all those. But yeah, what I did was I got a cipher. That one is really hard on a controller. The lines, I think everybody has said it's way easier on keyboard mouse. So if you have a keyboard mouse and you're playing this, because the lines are what was messing me up.
A formidable performance. This test is now complete. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Let's see, we did 18, so we could technically go to 9, and it'd be twice, but I know I'm gonna struggle with them later. Replaying some of them were a little hard. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it even numbers. I think I'm gonna keep it, well, not even numbers, but easy numbers. And then next time we'll go down to 10. And then we'll go to 15, and then we'll kind of finish them out. Hopefully by that time, we can replay some of these, and we'll be able to end. See, I don't like that. Because you used to be able to go on and look at the mastery ranks before and play them. You couldn't, like, accept them. So maybe that's something that I guess came with the fix. When they reworked it, you can't go and practice it at all. Which kind of... I liked the idea that you could do the whole practice thing. I thought that was a great idea, that you could only practice, like, if I did 18 before, I go and look at what 19 was. Even if I didn't have the skill level to do it. Which it says I need 86. Which, what do I... Let's look at my profile. What is it? 83. Hold on. Give me a sec. 86. 86. We'll say 86,000. We'll even go as high as 87. So where am I at with my profile? I'm probably not close to that. I mean, I might be. Yeah. So I need 86 more. But I will work on that throughout the week. I'll work on that throughout the week and kind of mess with that a little bit. But yeah, I know you guys have seen my Drifter, my Korra. You see my Korra every day. But, alright. Let's leave. I'm going to do something that I said I was going to do. And I've been meaning to do it, and I haven't shown you guys. And like I said, whether it helps you or not, I'm more or less just in this to, one, maybe make some new friends. Maybe hang out on game. And I don't know him personally. I've only watched him on stream, but Pupster beat 1999 already. And you basically, I did watch it. I had my own little spoiler in there, I guess. Not necessarily what I wanted to do, but I really wanted to see just how it was done. And he's already beat 1999. You got to get liked by all of them. At least my next highest level, which is the 2-for-1. Standing with the group. do all their bounties like every day, which I need to get on and start doing them. So again, like I said, the link in the Discord is in here. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me go out here real quick. I did not do this because I started off in the relay. Like always, guys, make sure you're following us wherever you're not watching us, wherever you are watching us. Make sure you're like, sharing, following, subscribing, all of that, guys, because all of it helps. It puts us out there more. And we're really just trying to create a whole group network thing to where it's not even about gaming. I mean, it is. If I can find people that we can connect to with through wrestling, through a game, through comic books, comic book movies, horror films, I don't care. Let's create a community to where people are enjoying talking to other people. And like I said, maybe we'll wind up doing, if the WWE gets popular on here, maybe we'll do a live stream of, you know, us watching the WWE. We'll just go on a Discord thing. We'll go on the Discord. We'll all listen to wrestling. We'll have it on the background. And we can all just kind of be like we're in one big room, whether we're 1,000 miles apart or cross continents. I don't care. I mean, if that's something that we can get people to in, and then maybe at somewhere along the lines we can get everybody in to play a video game with Tafari, a video game with me, or you guys even connect with somebody else in the group and like, hey, me and this other guy or this other girl have been talking, and yeah, that's really what I'm shooting at. You ain't always got to talk to me. You ain't always got to talk to Tafari. If you guys can connect with each other, fantastic. Great. That is what it's about. Okay. We're going to upgrade, which we're not really going to upgrade, but this is kind of my build for her. Like I said, this is just Cora in general. Let's see. Actions? Yeah. I do have her polarized once. I do need to take this off, but I do believe... Can I change that? Okay, I've never really shown you guys that, so I'll show you that in a minute. Maybe I'll do a quick pop-up of that. I've got 2 arcane slots that are completely filled up. You can read what they do. Health pickup, I get 24 max health, stacks up to 50%. And 1 arcane revive. So I get 6 as opposed to 5. I think it's 5. I get 6. 24% ability on strength stacks. Like I said, that might not be the best one for that, and I get another arcane revive, so I think I get I don't remember. I have to look. Maybe I'll have to go into mission and die. I'm not 100% sure how many revives I think. I think I might have 5 or 6. It might even be 7. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I've kind of run over it before, but I don't know if I've ever really shown off my build of Cora. Venari's bodyguard, or Venari bodyguard, is excellent. If I get into a situation to where I die, Venari will take her life and give it to me so I can essentially get out of trouble, which doesn't always work. Yeah, see, I got her 74, her health, her strength, her shield. All that is based on the modding system, and I've got all the Umbra stuff on her, so that makes her like I mean, just look. And I'm not trying to be bad, but 63% ability strength, which I don't use a lot of ability. You need to really work on using abilities way more. 163.8 armor, plus 8% Tau resistance. But yeah, she's not even ranked up as high as technically she could be. Because, I mean, you do see I've got another here, but I don't have the capacity to do it. So, I mean, she could even be more powerful. Another one I do want to show you is upgrade Venari. Let me see. Loyal Companion. Is it Loyal Companion? No. Is it Animal Instinct? No. Pack Leader. That's what it is. Nope, maybe not. Hold on. Okay. Let's just go through these real quick. Fetch. You always want to fetch, vacuum, something on there. Because that they will bring your loot to you within 13.5 meters of the loot. They'll bring it to you. Basically means it just gets drawn into you. Heal Companion with melee hits, excess healing grants, overguard. Yeah, so I deal with that a lot. Increased shield of Warframe's max shield. So yeah, like I said, I've got 80% more shield for her. For my Warframe because of Venari. Which I could technically move that up to probably 100%. Let's see. Right trigger. Let's try all 4. Nope, I don't have enough endo. Okay, I got enough endo to do that. And that increases it from 80% to 114% of my max shield. Yes. Okay, let's see, where were we at? Okay, Animal Instinct. Loot Radar. Increases health of Warframe's max health, so I get more health by using Venari again. Sharpened Claws, vicious attack dealing 300% damage. There's one. Vicious attack dealing 300% damage that surrenders armor by 120% and renders flesh. So again, like I said, Venari is... I got her pretty high up there. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there who have her built up way higher to where maybe they could just stand there and do nothing with Venari if they wanted to. But this is how I've got her built. Trying to keep my arrow out of the way here. Loyal Companion, when your health falls below 35%, gains 62% damage reduction for 10 seconds while your companion becomes invincible and draws fire to itself for 10 seconds. Here's kind of what I was talking about. I think Venari pounces at enemies, dealing 90% damage and stunning them for a short duration. Like I said, guys, she's a beast, man. I'm telling you. Warframe healed by 30%. Companion damage dealt. So the more damage she does, the more health I get. Like I said, mwah. I love Venari. If you guys aren't Korra mains, that's fantastic. Great. But I have gotten into Venari and have never let go. Companion's melee attack strips. So that even adds to the other one where her... Was it this one? No, Sharpened Claws. So you're adding Sharpened Claws and Vicious Melee because this attack strips 15% of enemy armor, or 12.5% of enemy armor, and enemies' recent damage by abilities spread the effect. And Venari does her own abilities. Venari uses your abilities for herself. She is basically you in every way. The other main I use, of course, is Hate. This is your stance mods, and I got a sickle mod on that. Parry, 96% chance to open enemies for finishers and attacks. That works out great. I don't do a lot of finishers and attacks and all that stuff. I try to, but a lot of times with Venari, it makes it super hard to get finishers and melees, or finishers and mercy killings, because she's right on the ball and attacking shit as quick as I can get to them. Yeah, this is based on a build that I seen, and I didn't have all the mods. I might have all the mods now. I might not have all the mods. But for Hate, Burning Hate, and I kind of filled in what I thought would work good for me at the time. But let's see. So yeah, melee kills. I've built everything around my melee damage. Like if I'm attacking something with my Hate, it is getting taken care of. 100% critical chance, 2 times heavy attacks on melee kill, 27.3% damage for 20 seconds, stacks up to 4 times. 72.7 status damage on melee kills. And like I said, mods, you can buy mods. Actually, I don't think you can really buy mods. That's not the right word. You earn your mods. You can trade mods with other players, which that's something I really do need to get on and maybe show you guys. But to get somebody to get on, is a whole nother story. Burning Hate. There's my Burning Hate. I do heat damage. When hate damages enemies inflicted by heat status, they become vulnerable for 120% more status damage. So I'm doing damage to them on heat. Because here's my heat mod. I got 90% heat damage that I do on them. So my Burning Hate is doing heat damage, or I'm doing heat damage with Molten Impact into Burning Hate, which is causing 120% more status damage. So I'm doing damage from Molten Impact to Burning Hate, and I do believe, yeah, plus 25% heat damage, or 60% heat damage, and 60% status damage. All this stacks up. 120% melee damage. So you see, the more damage I do, critical chances. All this stuff on my, like I said, you don't have to copy my build. I am, by all means, do you. But if you've watched me play this and you're like, man, I really, really like how he sets this. I really like how he plays. I like the feel. I like the look. You know, and like I said, the hate is 100% a skin right now. Hate technically looks like this. That is what hate really looks like. Let's see. What do I have? I have the Day of the Dead, which I was not streaming when I was doing the Day of the Dead stream, or what? Not stream. When I had the Day of the Dead out, which was for Nabarus Nights, which is their Halloween event, which is on Deimos. Basically your Halloween, which maybe I'll go do that here in a second. Show you guys some of the stuff you can get on that. But yeah, there's my candy cane, and it is still hate. Okay. Oh, and I do have all the Incarnon versions of it, which that is a whole thing that I really need to go down, but I'm not even sure if I can explain that good enough to understand, because it is a late game. It is after Zeraman and the Void Angels and all that, so that helps. Let's see. I mean, that you see it forward, neutral combos embed, 100% melee damage, 20% sprint speed, 20% to parkour, and then increases base damage by 30 with melee weapon equipped, 100% combo count chance. 10-second combo duration. That is, you have no idea. You think that that's a short time, but when you're fighting, 10 seconds of not fighting, and it will hold that combo for the 10 seconds. Like, if I'm going in to do damage and I have to have, say, a combo of 10. I think it was 10 that I had to do. It might have been 7. It was 7 or 10. Is one of the missions. I think it might have been that one for the Arcane, or not Arcane, but the Arcarnon form. Incarnon form. That is excellent, because it'll hold that timer for 10 seconds while you go and essentially get somebody else to increase your combo. So at least that's how I understood that, and it works really well for me. And again, with the combo, that just gives my melee stuff way more time to be stronger and to work. And then increase base status chance, which again goes back to the whole burning hate. My status chances, you know, or I shouldn't say burning hate, because that's a mod, but that whole build that I did with that. What else did I want to show you guys? Because I've got like 6 minutes here. Oh, I'll tell you what. We're going to do this on camera, since we kind of have time. Mastery rank 18, confirm. Here we go, guys. Mastery rank 18. And like I said, 17 still broken. I'm gonna clean up my couch, my bed. But yeah, all right, guys. I think I got like 4 minutes. I don't know what I can do for 4 minutes. But yeah, like I said, make sure you're following us, liking us, sharing us, following, subscribing, all that good stuff in there. I'm gonna try to do next Monday. And we'll do 6 through 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 6 through 10. I'm right. We'll do 6 through 10 mastery ranks, and we'll see how that goes. Like I said, I wasn't gonna try to do more this week. I'm gonna try to keep it to 5, and maybe try to find some other little things to do. Simple fact that in case I wind up getting stuck on a mastery rank, we're not trying to find time to do other stuff. Or I'm not trying to hurry and rush. I'll just do other stuff in between. Like if 6 through 10 go through like these 5, I'll just come up with something else to do and we'll fill up the gap somewhere. But yeah, make sure you like, sharing, following, subscribing, all that stuff. Again, like I said, tomorrow, Tuesday, the 17th, I will be on. My time, I think it's 3 to 4. I'll be doing Left 4 Dead. I think we're going to come back on at 7 to 9. I think that's what it was. Me and Tafari have figured out. We're going to do 7 to 9. We're going to do WWE. Like podcasts, I guess. For lack of a better thing to say, just chatting. WWE talk. So make sure you're joining us for that if that's something you might be interested in. We are going to have some links in the channel, the Discord. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to work it all out yet with people. I don't want people just popping in and out and coming in. I want there to be some rules set up, and you know, I want to try to keep it on subject. If we wind up getting off subject, we will create more channels. If we wind up wanting to talk about comics or movies or whatever, we'll steer that ship as it goes, I guess. But yeah, like I said, this is really more about just connecting. So if you watched us this long, you're like following, you're sharing, you're subscribing, all that stuff. I got 1 minute left, guys, so I think I'm gonna go ahead, and since I really can't do much in a minute, I can do probably, well, actually I said I got 2 minutes. But, well, I guess I'll go ahead and do this real quick. I'll show you guys. Oh, I don't have anything in here. But yeah, so, if you guys, there is stuff, like I said, on YouTube. There is a streamer, Pupster, who went and did that at least today or yesterday. I don't know when he actually did it. But he did the whole Columnus thing, and where it says strengthen your connection. You do have to be liked by all of them, and you do have to be at least and oh, yes, 100%. Make sure you're joining the whole Discord chat, because we're always on there. Between me and Tafari, we're always at least looking at it. And we see you pop up and say something, we definitely will jump in and say hi and like, hey, I want to get in on the WWE stream, or hey, do you think I could get in and grind out a little bit of Warframe with you, or are you guys interested in another game, by all means, jump in and say, hey, I play this game. I really need some help, or, you know, I think you guys might like this game. We are always, between me and Tafari, we are always trying to find some other way to connect to you guys. To connect to you guys through wrestling, through comic books, through DCU, MCU, whatever. I don't care. I want to make this about a group of people getting together and connecting. Video games are my passion, right along with WWE. I want to get on, Tafari just made a good point in the chat. Like I said, I don't know if you guys can see the chat on the extra streams. I would love to do, if we can get enough people together, I would love to discuss like D&D stuff. If we can get a group of people even in my local area, I'm not going to throw out our place here. No, I'm in Central Time Zone. I'm in Illinois. I live by St. Louis. St. Louis is the closest big city to where I'm at. St. Louis, Missouri. That's about as much as I'm going to give on here. If you guys want to connect with like a D&D, we are more than willing, between me and Tafari, are more than willing to jump in and help you guys with some D&D, maybe even get a game together locally. Or I know Tafari he's got a group that he plays with his friends. I've got a group that I play with on Wednesdays. He plays on Wednesdays too, and plays on Sundays, I think. But like I said, we'll figure all that out. But again, like I said, guys, whatever you guys want to talk about, we are here. Between us, yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. They're doing a Fallout campaign, which that's a whole thing on YouTube too. Tafari can tell you way more about that if you've watched and you want to get into a Fallout D&D RPG type game. Definitely talk to Tafari about that. I want to get into that, but right now I'm focusing on relearning D&D. But anyway, that's a discussion for another time, another place, another day. Ran through everything I kind of wanted to run through. Like I said, we will get on probably for sure tomorrow and do the Left 4 Dead, and I'll talk a little bit more about the whole wrestling idea. But like I said, if you're watching, by all means, follow, like, share, subscribe, all that. Again, I know I say that a lot and I feel like a broken record sometimes, but I really want you guys, it is not about the whole follower, it is about the followers, but I'm not trying to get monetized or whatever. It's not even about that. I want to create a group, and I think Tafari's in the same boat. If it happens, it happens, but it's not what we're about. We're here for you guys. We want to create a group that connects to each other. So with that being said, guys, I think I'm officially going to call this one. And I will see you all next time.